take you guys through just my world of content creating, the process, and basically how I just sit down with myself, come up with these ideas and say, how can I execute it behind camera? What story can I bring to you guys? And cinematically, how do I create that so that you can look at it and go, wow. It's hell on earth and the city's on fire. In hell there's heaven. Hey you guys, it's KhalifDIY. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Khalif Thompson. I am a 17-year-old digital content creator and entrepreneur, and recently I've been obsessed with video production, which is probably why you're gonna love this video. So how you doing? How you feeling? I hope you're having an amazing morning, evening, or night, wherever you are on the side of the spectrum. Not even gonna lie, it's like 7 a.m. I'm shooting this video because I'm in a really calm, chill state, and I wanted to just have a conversation with you guys because I know you guys have been looking forward to more videos on my channel, and I know I have not been delivering, which I extremely and deeply apologize for. But we're here right now, and I'm just gonna be in the moment, and I'm gonna really be here with you guys, and we're gonna have a face-to-face content creator to audience conversation, and I really hope that you love this video. So to start, I kind of want to get some more engagement on my page from you guys. I know I don't really do consistent check-ins with you guys, but I really want to start checking in with you guys, seeing how you guys are doing, what's new in your life. I'm definitely interested to hear, you know, how good your life is and the new developments that are happening with you. So comment below, you know, what time is it where you are right now? Where are you when you're watching this video? How are you feeling? How are you doing? So I'm gonna be 100% honest. Lately in my life, I've been feeling like I'm existing, but I'm not living. I really wanted to just be as transparent as I can with you guys in this video and really just explain to you the things that have been happening in my life, some recent big decisions that I've decided to take in my life, and how that's been going for me. Honestly, lately, my life has been a bit chaotic. It has definitely been rocky, but my faith in God is stronger than my problems, and I try to remind myself of that every day as I wake up. I try to remind myself of my purpose. I try to remind myself that I'm here for a reason, and that what I'm going through right now will mean something later, that what I'm going through right now will be worth something in the years to come. So I'm really excited to have the opportunity to finally be behind camera again, talking to you guys. And without further ado, we're gonna get this video started.
None of your concern. Is it even worth it at all?
So you most likely read the title of this video, so you know what I'm going to be talking about. So I haven't really mentioned this, but I'm starting a new conversation series on my channel called Transparency, where we talk about real conversations, hard conversations. We talk about those conversations that need to be had. So the hard, gritty conversations that a lot of people don't like talking about, I want to be transparent, I want to be open, I want to be honest in this series, and I want to talk to you guys and really be able to give my input on a lot of events, a lot of things that are going on in our world today. So why did I leave college? What was my process? What was the decision making? What made me say that the college setting was not for me and that I needed to return home? That is the conversation that we're gonna have today. So first things first, I am not encouraging anybody to leave college. I am not saying, oh, college is not for everybody, you shouldn't go, it's a waste of money, it's a waste of time. I'm simply giving you insight on why I chose personally for me to leave college, and why I thought it only right to finally do something for myself that'll be beneficial to my future, which is the reason why I made the personal decision to leave college. So one of the things that is not mentioned when it comes to education in general, this is not even college I'm talking about, this is schooling, is the mental exhaustion that it puts on students like me. For those of you who know me, I'm a straight A student. I've been in English honors, writing honors. I've had the top male GPA. I was student body president in high school for 2 years. A lot of you are very well aware of my accomplishments, is what I'm trying to say. But the picture I'm trying to paint is this. You have an ideal student who stopped at nothing but to get to college, and when I finally got there, I felt out of place. And it wasn't just a matter of me feeling out of place, it was really me coming to terms with myself and saying, I've just done 12 years of schooling, math, English, science, all of the gen eds, and I get to college and now I'm repeating that all over again. And not only am I repeating that all over again, now I have to pay for it. So there was a lot of things that I just fundamentally began to disagree with when it came to college and the way that things were set up for me. Because not only am I retaking courses that I spent 12 years of my life already taking, now I have to pay for it. I have to accrue student debt to my name. I have to force my mom to take out more loans and add on to her debt that she's still paying back as a full-grown adult. The business of college is just so vicious. It's such a headache. And when you really sit and break down everything that's to come with college, you begin to question and ask yourself, is it really worth it? And I remember asking myself that question too many times in the comforts of my dorm. I remember sitting and just staying up late nights just asking myself, is this worth it? Not only is this worth it, am I actually about to invest my time, energy, and money into the career that I actually want? And when I would stay up late nights and conclude to myself that the answer was no, God really had reminded me what my purpose was, what my passion was. And I remember having to sit with myself and reconcile with the fact that I may have to take a step that I've never done before. Me wanting to be a content creator, me wanting to be a YouTuber, me wanting to be an aspiring writer and actor. I told myself, college did not allow me to be that creator. College did not allow me to be creative. And it really hurt on a lot of levels because I remember telling myself that college is gonna be my end game. College is gonna be the place where I say I'm going to be as creative as possible. And when I take this camera out, I'm gonna be that person, the person that I envisioned myself being for all of my years in high school. I said I'm gonna be that when I got to college. But then when I got there, it was almost as if it was a repeat of high school. There was so many different things pulling at me in so many different directions. If I wasn't worrying about what essay I had to do next week, what presentation I had to study for this night, and I didn't have time to do YouTube, so I was scared. And I don't mean to get emotional, but this is something that really, really matters to me. I was scared of losing my passion. I was scared that the passion that I've had since a child to impact and reach millions and be behind camera and be the person that I wanted to be, that passion would run out. Because again, I'm in a place where I'm just being schooled, and I'm in a place, in a position where I gotta learn something again, and I gotta take tests again and exams again. It's just like every part of my life for the last 12 years have just been education and learning. No one's saying that learning is the issue, but no one's giving credit to the students that have been in this since the beginning and are mentally exhausted when they get to the point of college. We are just now getting back to a place where we're talking about students' mental health and talking about self-care. Like, it breaks my heart that there's a lot of my friends constantly telling me that they're suffering. And it just makes you wonder and question if this is the place where you finally get to take courses towards your career, take courses towards your future. Why are our students, why are my friends, why are my peers suffering? Why are they mentally exhausted? Why are they tired and drained and want to drop out? Why are they not even interested in getting a degree at this point, but rather just passing classes? Like, that scares me. The passion that so many children have grew up with, it's gone by the time they reach college. And so I remember nights sitting with myself and questioning our education system, and I just went, they drilled the idea of you have to go to college, and without college and without a degree, you're not gonna do anything with your life. You're gonna be unsuccessful. You're not gonna get a job. You're not gonna have a career. And it's just like, we're not taking in the fact that half the people busting their asses to get a degree don't even use their degree after they graduate from college. Like, that's a statistic that a lot of faculty, a lot of schools don't want to tell you. A lot of these people who are working their asses off, spending all of this money to get a paper, to say that they're qualified in something, to say that they have a degree in something, don't even use their degree. And that scared me because I was investing so much of my time and energy into something I didn't even see myself doing, because the path and what I wanted to be had no path, you know? Like, I had to tell myself that, Khalif, you have to be innovative and you have to take control over the path that you see yourself on. There is nobody who's gonna tell you what's right or wrong. And that's the hard part with our visions and the things that we wanna do. There is nobody telling you, hey, that's wrong, don't do that. Because if you do that, you're gonna end up here. Or, hey, that's right, you're making the right decision, keep going. Like, you have to be that person. You have to remind yourself and tell yourself, I'm doing the right thing. You have to be a part of your own learning journey. And so I will say that college does provide you with guidance. It does open you up to opportunities. It does help with networking. But as far as being creative, I didn't feel that I could be that in a college setting. Like, I wanted to build something. And I didn't know what I wanted to build, but I wanted to build something that I can call mine. I wanted to build a business. I wanted to get behind camera and be able to impact lives. And it's just like, what classes do I take for that, you know? Do I take math to be an actor? Do I take English to want to be a YouTuber? Do I have to do essays to be who I want to be? That's the conflicting thoughts that I've had every single night that I was in college. And I found myself questioning my path more than I was enjoying the experience of college. And that is what scared me, and that is what reminded me and solidified the fact that I said, Khalif, you need to go home, take this semester off, and you need to figure out what you want to do, step out of your comfort zone, and you need to create that innovative path that you want to create for yourself. For once in my life, I decided to take control and say that school will not be the spearhead for the things that I wanted to do. Listen to me, and I'm speaking to you guys right now because of how much I care for you guys and how much I want you to learn from my stories and my experiences, which is why I share them. If you have a passion, if you have something that you see yourself doing, something that wakes you up every day and gets you out of bed to bust your ass for the lifestyle that you want, go for it. I don't care if you don't have the money. I don't care if you don't have the support. What you want to do, the vision you have, only you can be in control of that. I had to sit with myself and really understand that nobody was gonna come in and help me. A lot of people told me that leaving college was probably the dumbest thing that I've ever done. I've been told that it was impulsive. I've been told that I didn't really sit down and think it through. Let me tell you something. The fire that I had in me to chase my passions, to chase my dreams, I don't regret any decisions that I've made. Me being home right now with my family, having the opportunity to see my siblings grow up, having the opportunity to be present in my life and finally make a decision for me that wasn't contingent on somebody else's feelings, that was enough for me. That was big enough for me to tell myself, Khalif, you did this for you, and every day you're gonna bust your ass to make sure that it works out. I don't care if it gets hard, I don't care if it gets difficult, it will get hard. What a lot of people fail to realize is that when you wake up and you finally go for something that you want for yourself, it's not gonna be an easy road. Things are gonna happen, things are gonna get challenging. I told myself in that moment, if this is the decision that you're gonna make, if this is the decision that you're gonna stand on it. So I'm telling you right now, if there's something in your life that you want to do, go for it. Do not listen to people. Do not allow the naysayers in your life to tell you what you can't have. You can have anything that you want in this world. And me taking this decision to say that I'm going to be a YouTuber, I'm going to be a content creator, I'm going to be somebody behind camera that impacts lives, impact millions of lives, talk to people, give advice, be inspirational, be impactful. That is exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna allow anybody else to tell me what I can't have. So me leaving college was me telling myself, for once in my life, I'm doing something for Khalif. Something that's gonna be beneficial and something that I'm gonna work for every single day. Right now I'm in the process of building my own brand, building my own business. I'm an article writer for an up and coming viral hip hop news website. I'm actually writing articles for the world. There's so many things now that I have the time, that I have the space, that I have the energy to invest into that actually makes me happy, that is actually pushing me forward in the things that I wanna do. So yes, I left college. I did something that most students do not have the courage to do. And I stand behind my decision and what I committed myself to do. What you're going through right now, when the things get hard, when things get tiring, when you're about to throw in the towel, that's how you know you're on the right path. That's how you know you're getting closer to where you need to be. And I'm gonna be honest, I miss college. I miss waking up and having the freedom of being an adult, getting a taste of what it will be like to live on my own. I love the adulthood that I was introduced to by being in college. And most importantly, just the amazing people that I've met. I don't think ever in any other place will I meet the amazing people that I've met. My friends that I've made in college, oh my God, I don't even think they understand how much they mean to me in their role and why I'm going so hard for the things that I want in my life. You guys have motivated me. You guys have supported me. You guys have given me words of advice. And with me comes reciprocity. If you guys can tell me every day that this is what I'm meant to do, that this is helping you, that this is getting you through and getting you to the next level, that is my goal. That is my life's work. That is my self-work. This is what I was put on this planet to do, to help people. That is what I was put on this earth to do. That was God's purpose for me. So I think it only right that I do get to where I need to get, that I do bust my ass and work towards where I want to be. Now let me breathe, because this was a very tumultuous video for me. I didn't think it was gonna get this deep, but I feel like in the midst of me talking about it, I'm reliving that passion. I'm reliving what I felt at the moment when I would sit up at 4 and 5 a.m. studying and working. I'm there again. I'm that college student again. And so I get really passionate about it when I talk about it. But I want to stand firm on the fact that this is my decision. This is the decision that I have made. And for those that have accepted it and support me, I appreciate you. For those who think that it was a bad decision, that it was impulsive, I value your opinion and I thank you for saying your thoughts. But at the end of the day, I will always choose me over hearsay. I will always choose my passion and myself over what this world wants me to be. And I'm proud to say that that is a decision that a lot of students, a lot of kids, a lot of adults can't even make. So then there comes the question of, well, what are the challenges that comes with you choosing you? And surprisingly, there are challenges. So forgive me if I made it seem like when you choose you and you finally decide on the path that you want to take that it becomes easier, because it doesn't. And I know how confusing that may sound. Why is it that life becomes harder when you decide to choose you? It's because you're no longer the average person when you put yourself forward. When you prioritize yourself, you take yourself to the next level. Life becomes harder because you're stepping out of the norm. So there definitely are days where I don't feel like getting out of bed, where I tell myself that this is not worth the stress, the pain that it's putting me through. But then I go find inspiration from other people living the life that I want to live, from other amazing content creators who are out there busting their behinds to present content for the world, who are literally changing lives and doing what it is that I like to do. And I remind myself that I don't get to quit, that there's no quitting for what I want to do. And so I keep going, and I keep going, and I keep going, and you keep going, and you keep going, and you keep going. And you're gonna hit a rock, and you're gonna hit a place where you can't move. You're gonna hit a place where you feel stuck, but you must keep going. Because here's the funny thing. What a lot of people don't realize is that you choosing you is also another person choosing you. There are a lot of people that you don't know who look up to you. And when you fail, when you decide to quit, you are failing them. And I know it may not be the responsibility that you signed up for, but when you are a person who touches people, who moves people, who inspires people, you suddenly are a leader of a collective. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. And it's something that I had to sit down with myself and realize that I'm not doing this just for me. I'm doing this for you guys as well. So some of my accomplishments are other people's accomplishments. Me not giving up is another person not giving up. And I have to remind myself of that. And when I do that, I realize that the path that I took is worth it. That I did the right thing, and that I will continue to put my faith in God, and I will get to where I need to go. So that is why I left college. It wasn't to drop out. It wasn't to just carry the title of being a dropout. It wasn't to become a cliche and say that I had this $1 million idea that I needed to drop out of college for. It was me snatching back my power, snatching back my passion, recognizing the path that I wanted to create for myself, and taking action on it. It was me saying that I'm doing this for me, and I'm no longer doing this for the world. And that's going to be hard for a lot of people to understand, which I can accept. Most people fear what they do not understand. I accept that. But when I get to where I need to get, when I'm finally where I want to be, I can only pray and hope that people understand why this path was worth it. Not even gonna lie to you guys, I feel so much more relieved knowing that I finally got the chance to get this conversation on the table. Got a chance to really share this with you guys and get it off of my chest. And I really hope that out of all of the people who watch this video that I at least touched one person. If I got to one person and I encouraged you and inspired you to chase what it is that you want, then I've done my goal. Then what I sat down to do when I made this video, I've reached that goal. I've accomplished what it was that I wanted to accomplish. So I really hope you guys love this video. I really enjoyed having this conversation with you guys. We got a little emotional, we got a little passionate, we got a little deep, but it's these conversations that are worth having. And I want to have more conversations like this on my channel, so I hope you guys can support me. So if you're new to my channel and this is the first time that you're seeing one of my videos, I hope I wasn't like screaming at you. I hope you don't think I was like screaming at you or nothing. I wasn't. This is not how I always am. But when it comes to things that I'm really passionate about, I really want to make it clear that you matter. That before anything, before anybody say anything, your happiness, your peace, your passion matter. Like, you are worth so much more than you can possibly imagine, than I can possibly put into words. So when I say do what makes you happy, chase what it is that you want, please do that. You only have one life, and I want you to live that life, and I want you to be able to say that you lived your life to the fullest. I want you to be able to sit down one day and write about something extraordinary that you've accomplished in your life. To be able to say, I've done that and it worked out for the best. So I love you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment on how you felt, how this video touched you, what was your favorite part, and also tell me, you guys, what other conversations would you guys like to have? I really want to open this space up, open up this series to you guys, because it is you who inspired me to start. So what are some good things that we should dive into? What are some good things that we should talk about? Other than that, I hope you guys have a great morning, a great evening, a great night. I love you guys, and I will be back for more videos. Trust me. Okay, love you. Bye. Child, the damn battery was about to die and shit. I gotta go.